All right. So, I am uh, more giddy than I usually am coming out of a movie because, I had all sorts of, theories in my mind um, about like how this movie could end. Um, and there was one option that I rattled around like, oh, maybe that'd be cool if this happened. Um, and I don't want to say anything further than that, but um, this movie takes a wild ride, to say the least. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strong from QuickTime Reactions, and yeah, we're doing another round of kind of early reviews. Well, this movie in particular is going to be early, but I have something very special planned for tomorrow, Halloween. Also, the wrap up to Noobs for Horror October will be tomorrow as well. Um, excuse me. But today we're going to be talking about Bugonia. This is a movie that is directed by the always wickedly talented and maybe sometimes wickedly insane Yorgos Lanthimos. The screenplay was done by Will Tracy, and this movie stars Emma Stone, who's a frequent Yorgos Lanthimos collaborator, Jesse Plemons, Aiden Delbus, as well as a couple of others in the cast, because the cast isn't really um, that big. And it tells the story of a tech CEO, Michelle Fuller. She is, the embodiment of, success, but two conspiracy-driven men kidnap her and take her to what they call the headquarters of the human resistance against the alien invasion. So this woman has to try and convince these two, who are Teddy and Don, to basically let her go, and so that nothing bad will happen. And that's really all I'm going to say, because again, this story takes a wild turn. Um, so Yorgos Lanthimos, he's a guy that makes very striking films, to say the least. The last film that he made, Kinds of Kindness, I did not get the opportunity to go see that in a theater. Um, because I think it was playing a little bit too far away from me. Um, but I was able to see Poor Things, which was the film that got Emma Stone an Oscar win. And she was really, really good in Poor Things. And the thing that I took away from Poor Things is like the movie is very striking, and just all sorts of really cool production design, but also really, really good characters in this. And this movie is absolutely no exception to that. This movie was an absolute blast, if you could not tell by my intro where I'm cackling with glee. Um, the characters in this are really, really good. Emma Stone, of course, as Michelle Fuller, she does an absolutely amazing job of kind of like portraying both sides of this coin, where she, first starts out with, trying to be reason, like she goes through the gambit um, of like ways to try and get out of this situation. She starts, reasonable. Then she tries to assert her power. That doesn't work. She tries compliance. That doesn't quite work. And so she's trying all these different avenues of trying to get out of this. Um, and it's really awesome to see. And she has someone like really good to kind of like bounce off of, with Jesse Plemons doing the majority of the talking. I don't understand why, like, the two roles that immediately come to my mind when I think of Jesse Plemons are like this role and the one role, the memorable part that he had in Civil War, Alex Garland's film, where in that film he's also a very striking individual in his beliefs and what he believes in. Like in Civil War, it's a really, really, dark thing. Whereas here, it's viewed as, it can be viewed as dark, but it could also be viewed as, I don't want to say comical, but sometimes you want to laugh at like some of the certain stuff that, he says, because you're in the shoes of like Michelle and like, dude, why do this? But then in other instances, you're like, oh no, he like fully believes this and like he could kill me. Um, and I think that just shows like, Jesse Plemons' like range as an actor. Like he is so good at what he does. Um, Aiden Delbus, he doesn't get a lot of dialogue time, but I really liked Don as a character. Like I almost feel sorry for him in a way where it's like, he shouldn't be in this situation, but he is, and the way that his story ends in the movies, it's like it's so sad. It is really so sad, and like I credit all the amazing character stuff to not only Yorgos but also Will Tracy, um, who wrote the screenplay for this. But in my research, I did not know that they based this film off of a 2003 South Korean film, which is called Save the Green Planet. I saw that in the credits and in my research before hitting record on the video. I didn't know this was based off of something, so um, I thought that was really interesting. The cinematography in this is really, really cool. The movie is shot so that it basically encompasses just like a square frame, similar in what The Lighthouse did, or Robert Eggers' film The Lighthouse. Similar, I wouldn't necessarily say similar framing, but it is almost a square frame. So basically everything is either like dead center in frame, or like the thing that we're supposed to focus on is dead center of frame, um, which I think is really, really cool. It doesn't like give your eye a lot of time to like, wander around on the screen. You're just looking like dead center at the screen for like the majority of the runtime, which I think is a really, really smart way of like keeping your audience's attention for that whole time. The music in this, by, I hope I'm saying his name correctly, Jerskin Fendrix. I hope I'm saying his name right. I thought the score was really, really good. Kind of, I think I might have said this in a previous review, where the score sounds both triumphant and yet dangerous at the exact same time. So he was able to like combine that feeling with like lots of horns and like blaring sounds like over and over throughout the soundtrack, which really conveyed, and like in certain instances of like triumph, but also like fear. So it just worked incredibly, excuse me, throughout the runtime of the film. It was absolutely awesome. Um, like I said, this movie takes a turn that I kind of predicted, but it was like low on my predictions as to what would happen. But it actually happened, and then that's all I'm gonna say, because you need to go see this movie. Like, you sincerely need to go see this movie just so you can witness that twist happen. But yeah, Bugonia is absolutely amazing. Incredible performances from the cast, really cool cinematography, really good score, really good direction by Yorgos, amazing writing by Will Tracy, and an ending that just puts the cherry on top of this loony pie. And it it's just a fun time. It's a fun time. Go see this movie. Go see this movie. I beg you, go see this movie. But yeah, that is my review of Bugonia. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of the movie. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Be safe out there, and if if you are thinking of like maybe starting a group to like maybe stop aliens from invading, my suggestion is don't, because yeah, just don't, because the world may view that as, potential, like, either human trafficking or kidnapping. So just don't do it. Just don't. And I will catch you guys next time.